It was driving me crazy. I didn't know what to do, or how to solve this problem. Weeks, months, and I still got nothing. No video ideas, and struggling to figure out why I couldn't think of anything to begin with. The date is February 28th. I'm scrolling as per usual and I see a Tf2 video made by a guy named Lion. It was a video titled The Future of Tf2 Content. It primarily talked about the concept of Tf2 having a content cliff. The idea is that no one can make original videos anymore, and that everything's been talked about to death. Ironically, the subject itself has also been discussed to death. So now this isn't even an original video. Thank you, Tf2 community. But I hate that it's still being talked about like it's still a problem. Like just think of a new idea or something, is what I did say. But then I couldn't think of anything myself, so I blamed it on the content cliff. Is this really the thing that's been preventing me from making original videos? Has everything already been done? Am I doomed to fail as a Tf2 content creator? I wasn't the only one. The idea clearly resonated with the majority of the community, and with big YouTubers doing the things that have been done a million times before, it just wasn't helping with the issue. But after thinking for a while, observing other YouTubers, regardless if they were a Tf2ber or not, trying my own things, I think I found a way to make original Tf2 content. But it's not perfect. I'll need to hammer out the finer details. To do that, we need to figure out what's really going on, and why can't people think of anything. People think that everything's been done in terms of Tf2 content. Pretty straightforward. But there's a completely new video about meme strategies working in a competitive environment, which is a relatively new idea, and there's a completely new Tf2 ARG that is pretty good. And don't say that it's been done before. That's like saying a horror film isn't original because other horror films have been made before. My point is, there are new original videos being made, so what's going on? It could be ignorance in the community, or a lack of creativity, but while both are good arguments, it'd leave a lot of people unsatisfied with this video. And I need content, so we're gonna dig deeper. What is popular in Tf2 content right now? Funny moments video, competitive Tf2, discussion of a spy unlock, rebalancing spy unlocks, and MVM gameplay. All of these have something in common. They're all Tf2 videos, but more specifically, the video is about things inside the game itself. The problem is, unless you know Victoria's Secret, where the Beyond Aisle is in Bed Bath & Beyond, or how to out Pizza the Hut, everyone knows everything, and everything has already been talked about. There's no new topics to discuss. You don't go to the Tf2 Reddit looking for discussions, because you're gonna be reading things you've already heard about a million times before. Is kunai OP? Should sniper be removed from the game? Do all pyro mains consist of weebs and furries? That's actually a really interesting question, but you get my point. So what exactly is the problem here? Well, the content inside of Tf2 is what most videos are about nowadays. Gameplay, weapons, maps, etc. The thing they all have in common is that they're about content inside the game, and they're being used as a selling point in these videos. You can't do this. What you're doing by talking about the in-game content is being an informant on something everyone knows everything about. To make original videos, you need them to be, well, original. But you can't do that with Tf2. Everyone's seen a trick stab. Everyone knows what a rocket jump is. All you can do with that is exceed people's expectations. And even then, no one wants to watch it at first glance, because how many times have people seen Tf2bers play MVM? Don't get me wrong, I'm not against these ideas. Do whatever you want. YouTube is about people making what they like. But if you want to be original, and in the Tf2 community no less, there are steps we have to take now. Starting with step 1. Let's start with what we should avoid, to prevent headaches down the line. This will be a short list of things that are stupid to make videos about, but hopefully it'll help you understand what I mean when I say videos with the focus being the content inside of Tf2. We're immediately getting rid of gameplay/commentary. We're also going to be avoiding weapon overviews alongside weapon and class rebalances. They can be useful to talk about, but only if Valve ever decides to update the game, so... Man, it'd be really easy to get what we wanted from Valve. All we had to do was boycott Tf2. Next thing on the list is map reviews. or really anything to do with maps. And probably the easiest thing not to do is make frag videos. Some are really high quality or feature some really impressive stuff, but at its core it's just gameplay. I'm just saying, while it is impressive, it's not original. But not that that's technically a bad thing. Channels who make frag videos are fun to watch, and you can grow from making them. But technically, they're all the same videos. We're aiming for originality, not pure game skill. But moving on. We're going to be looking for things that other people have done right, and seeing what we ourselves can do. So I want to point your attention to this channel called AzureAsteroid 2. I've talked about him in my videos before, but what Azure does is Tf2 challenges that are pretty interesting and original. Like trying to be the MVP in a match, but every kill he gets changes his mouse sensitivity. But here's what really makes it awesome. You see, Azure is basically the Doug of the Tf2 community, because the challenge videos are just stream highlights, and all his challenges can be influenced by the people watching at the cost of just a few channel points.
We need a couple more pyros. Twitch Plays is on? Oh my god!
Because Azure knows how to code and set up an entire system himself. This is genius. How many YouTubers do you know allow this much interaction with the experience? It's actually awesome. See, Azure's videos are just about Twitch chat preventing him from completing tasks. It's genius because he doesn't even have to play TF2 for this idea to work. It could be any game. Thanks to Azure, we know what we're looking for. We want a video that has an original selling point. Another TF2 YouTuber we can take inspiration from is Breadman. He uses TF2 as a canvas to tell stories. His unique story of trying to get a Saxy, how to have fun is heavy. See, all of this may have been done before, but he does something that I wish I could be able to do. Turn a concept into a story and make it feel like an entirely different video. I've tried to do this before, but Breadman is just too good. While trying to make heavy interesting isn't exactly an original idea, it feels like an entirely new video because of the genius storytelling. Thanks to Bread, we know we can use TF2 as a foundation for our stories, for our videos, and that you can make anything work. You just need to present it in the right way. Wait, Uncle Dane just made a video on the Thompson, and it doesn't have any other selling point or story, and it's still got 514,000 views? What the hell is going on? Everyone knows the Thompson is bad. Maybe people just want the engineer main's opinion on the worst engineer unlock. But no, it has to be something else. Why the hell did it work? People like Uncle Dane and Soundsmith are able to make content about things that we said to avoid making videos about. So why are they doing good statistically? And what are they doing differently? Well, it could be a few things. 1, the easiest answer, they already have a platform. 2, people have been watching them for years and don't care what content they make. They've grown to love not the video, but the person making them. These people will watch any video they release. People like Funk have built a personality or a persona through their videos, and these characters are the reason people keep watching them. Or 3, they're so good at making videos that they can make an overview of The Huntsman a genuinely good video. Or teaching basic spy skills in a way that is actually interesting. Or get me to watch an entire 30-minute video about a game I couldn't care less about. Like at that point, they're transcending video topics to the point where they can make a video on how paint dries interesting with their editing style and personality alone. I'd just like to say, avoid making these videos, unless you just want to put some practice in. I don't mean to be rude, I just don't think anyone watching this video is that developed on YouTube quite yet. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll be surprised. Please, if you're famous, drop a comment, I need clout. I think we're done. I think we have everything we need to make original TF2 content. Let's do a quick summary to see if everything's in order. So what can we do to make original TF2 content? We can make sure that our video isn't about TF2 itself, only using it as a foundation for our video to branch off of. Storytelling is also an incredibly helpful tool, and you don't have to have an original video per se, just an original selling point or focus. But to be honest, I think people are either exaggerating, ignorant, or ill-informed when they say TF2 is out of YouTube ideas. but I've been there before. So hopefully this opens someone's eyes a little and helps them make their own little Tf2 video. And even if that's not the case, I hope you at least enjoyed the video. You can subscribe if you feel like it, and I have a Discord for anyone interested. You'd be able to ask me questions anytime. Links in description. Regardless, thank you for watching. And now hopefully I continue to make more videos like these, as I really enjoy making them. They just take a lot of time, that's all. Goodbye!
Sing it no more.
The end is near. My face. Final curtain. I'll say it clear. I'll state my case. I'm certain I've lived a life that's full. And every highway. Oh god, I'm getting killed! And more. Much more than this. I did it my way. No, please.
No! Hell no! No!
Why are they kicking him? He's singing his heart out. He's just trying to inspire us.
Regrets.
I've had a few.
Each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Okay.
He tried to sing it till it ended. Anyway, so we're gonna put him in jail. Hold on, let me get...